Hi there, this is Anastacia Hauldridge, aka Coach Ace, and in this video today, I am going to teach you how to do some keyword research. Now, I teach all my students that keyword research is one of the first skills to learn and apply before producing or writing any type of content. The rule of thumb is to always do your keyword research first, and there are so many free and paid traffic type of tools that you can learn keyword research in, and we're going to go over some of those today. But many of you do not know how to start keyword research or where to go. So in this video, I'm going to teach you step by step and break down some terms you probably never heard of before, or you probably have but didn't understand it. So let's go ahead and get started with this training. And also, if you have any questions and you feel like you need to talk to me, or you have any questions about this training, post a comment below in the form of a question and I will get back to you. Okay, how to do keyword research. Well, what is a keyword? In internet marketing, a keyword is a word or phrase sold by the owner of a search engine such as Google or Yahoo to advertisers, so that when a user specifies a keyword for a search, the advertiser's ad or content will show at the top of the search pages. Meet Ann. Ann is a single mother who hates her 9-to-5 job, right? She hates working as a bridal consultant, and she has had enough moments of missing out on spending time with her newborn baby boy. Ann is ready to be a stay-at-home mom, and she's ready for a change in her life and is hungry to earn a 6-figure income from home. But how is she going to do it? Well, Ann's grabbing her trusty old laptop right there, and she's going on Google. And here's what Ann is searching. She's on Google looking to get involved with a network marketing business and researching the keyword, how to learn internet marketing. So she types in how to learn internet network marketing, and here's what comes up and what she sees. What you're looking at is basically the keyword showing up several different times throughout different articles, different ads, and different websites. Now Ann ends up clicking on the blog post that interests her, titled How to Ace Internet Network Marketing, and begins to start reading this post. And as she begins to read, then she begins to look around and browse around and notices one of the images caught her attention, and she clicks on this banner here. The banner redirects Ann to a lead capture page, and she enters in her email address just like it says for more information. Now Ann Smith becomes a lead. Understand this, you can't just type and use just any old keyword you think is going to bring you traffic. The consequences of doing this kind of marketing is you can waste a lot of time and money. I will explain more on this later. Let's move on. There are 4 rules to follow for targeted keywords. Rule number 1, high relevance. Rule number 2, good traffic. Rule number 3, acceptable competition. And rule number 4, high commerciality. Let's talk about rule number 1, high relevance. Top ranking or lots of traffic is very few sales. The secret to success is not just traffic, and people kind of give this like a misconception. It's all about traffic. But really, if you want to get targeted, it's about targeted traffic. Rule number 2, good traffic. Well, PR or PageRank is traffic. See, here's the thing. Google PageRank or Google PR is one of the methods Google uses to determine a page relevance or importance. Important pages receive a higher page rank and are more likely to appear at the top of the search results. Google PageRank or PR is a measure from 0 to 10. Google PageRank is based on backlinks. The more quality backlinks, the higher Google PageRank. Improving your Google PageRank or building quality backlinks is very important if you want to improve your search engine rankings. But also, Google likes balance. Let's elaborate on this a little bit, because as I said, There has to be a way for you to find this information. And one of my favorite tools that I use for SEO is called SEO Quake. And this is completely free and available for you to download in Google Chrome. This is one of my favorite SEO tools to check on how many backlinks my competition has. As you can see, when you download this tool and you start implementing and turning it on or enabling it, it will give you several toolbars across your website or search engine in Google, and now it becomes a helpful report card where it tells you how many backlinks your competition is getting, and you can see the PR ranking or page rank on specific websites. Here's another thing. I don't know if you know this, but if you really want to learn a little bit more about PR, the best place to start is go to alexa.com, and inside alexa.com, just click on the tab that says what are the top 500 websites on the web in a global, and you will see that there are top 10 authority websites such as Google, Facebook, YouTube, Yahoo, and on number 8, then Twitter goes all the way down there. Rule number 3, competition. You must know the 2 aspects to the competition. The first thing is the amount of competition. You want to know exactly how many people are competing for a keyword. The second thing, the strength of the competition. This is really important because some keywords have high levels of competition for the top 10 spots in Google, and other keywords have low levels of competition for the top 10 spots in Google. Case scenario. You must decide which ring of competition you want to get into. Do you want to mess with the brown belts or do you want to mess with the yellow belts? You must decide, because let's say keyword number 1 is a brown belt, or case in point, strong competition. What that means is there's lots of competition with that keyword, lots of backlinks. It could be a professional writer, and the actual website it's on is aged longer than 10 years. The other thing is keyword number 2, which is kind of like a weak competition because there's not much content, not enough backlinks, and less than a few years of presence, plus it could be a newbie. So every factor here that I'm talking about is pretty much going towards which keyword is going to be the best keyword you should write for. And usually the best one is the weaker competition. The number 1 reason why people fail online, okay? They never take the time to learn and evaluate the competition. Too many people are going online writing about this, writing about that, but they're never taking the time to study and learn keyword research the way it should be learned, and pretty much a lot of them shy away from it. But it's not their fault. They don't understand. And another reason why people fail online is this. They blindly start creating content. They think that their particular topic or subject is going to be like bringing loads and loads of leads, and then later on they find out that they could be ranking at the top 10 of Google, but they're not targeting the right traffic. They're not getting the right niches. And another reason why people fail, guys like this, the black belts. Competition is just too strong. There could be tons of keywords out there that you think is going to be awesome for your blog post or your type of content, and you can find out later on, before it's too late, if you do the right keyword research, if that keyword is too strong of a competition and is ranking too high. Therefore, you should not be writing about high competition words. Here's the thing about rule number 4, commerciality. The keywords you use must produce profit and be worth writing about. It has to have commercial value, or what we call is cost per click. Best keyword research tools that I use that is free, but you need to already know keyword research, and that's why we're here, is Google AdWords or Google Keyword Planner. And the best keyword research tools that I use that is a paid keyword tool, and this is where I learn pretty much my strategies And not only my coach, Rich Guzman, has helped me with this, but he put me onto this tool when I first got started learning SEO and keyword research. And I highly recommend this, by far the best tool I ever had purchased, because this tool taught me a lot. And I'm going to share some of those things from this tool with you. And then if you like, you can purchase this tool as well. Here's what you get with purchasing this tool. This is known as Market Samurai. And Market Samurai normally goes for $249, but with this special that we have going on, it's $149 one-time payment special. And here's what you're going to get. This is awesome. Let me go over some of these bullet points here. You're going to learn what markets are worth targeting. You're going to learn what markets are worth avoiding, which keywords you should focus on for fast results, which keywords should be avoided, which markets have weak competition, which markets show impossible levels of competition, what are the chances of achieving front page rankings for a keyword, what topics you should write articles on for your website, where to find quality backlinks, how many backlinks you need, what quality backlinks you need, and how to determine the quality of a page for backlinks, and so much more. Let's learn about long tail keywords. Okay, well, what is a long tail keyword exactly? I've been asked this a lot, and the best way I can pretty much phrase it is a long tail keyword is a phrase that contains several words. The more words in the phrase, the longer the tail. So, in other words, take for example the word piano. Well, this is a broad keyword because piano is just standing there by itself. But when you add a second word like play piano, it starts to get longer. Play piano keyboard, now you're being a little bit more specific. And now you turn it into a long tail keyword, which is more like a phrase. Play piano keyword for beginners. Do you see the difference in that? I'm going after the market who are beginners. So I might have provided a blog post about how to play piano keyboard for newbies or beginners. And you can take this anywhere. You can say beginners, you can say intermediate, you can say advanced, you know, have fun with it. So this is why it's important to know the difference between a keyword and a long tail keyword. As you grow your base and link network, you're going to learn about the differences about having more authority, and as over time you get more traffic. When you use a keyword research tool such as Google Keyword Planner, you need to know what kind of match you want to look for. So, for example, this is a screenshot that I've taken from Google Keyword Planner, and there's still more changes that are coming, but this is the most recent, and I want to share with you just a couple of things. There are certain areas on Google Keyword Planner that you would need to know about, like where to enter the keyword or the website, how to set, your target to exact or broad or phrase. You can get very, very specific, but I prefer to use exact match. And then with data category, see, this gets really, really in depth, okay? And this is why we say that the lessons that are being taught in Market Samurai really helps break this down. So that's why it's important for you to learn keyword research. The three types of keyword matches are number 1, exact match, number 2, phrase match, and number 3, broad match. Now, when I looked at this in the beginning, I really got confused. I had no clue which one meant. So today, I'm going to break it down for you so you can best understand it. Let's talk about the exact match keyword. An exact match keyword such as trout fishing, okay? This basically tells you how many people are searching for the exact term trout fishing and then visiting the top ranked website. A phrase match is, like, take for example trout fishing, how many people are searching for a phrase containing the words trout fishing in this word order. And then the broad match keyword, trout fishing, or example, fishing trout, basically shows how many people are searching for a phrase containing the words trout and the word fishing in any word order. Now you know the difference. So, every day before you put out a blog post, a new video, a podcast, a slide share, or other piece of content, you want to start with the exact match, always the exact match, and a phrase match. So for example, if you're typing in trout fishing, then you're looking for trout fishing or trout fishing lures. That's what you're looking for so that it becomes a phrase. Be very, very specific, okay? The best keywords are the ones that are long tail. Those are the most targeted. Over time, as you add content and you obtain backlinks, you will obtain more authority. So keep that in mind. For example, if I set the match type in my Google Keyword Planner to exact, or Market Samurai because it has that back there as well, I get a future estimate of what type of traffic and I would receive if I were at the top ranking. That's really cool. It's almost like you're looking into the future of your keyword, you know, like, ooh, what can happen if I use this keyword? And it will tell you. That's what I like about Market Samurai. So I can look further into the future and set the match type to phrase, and this gives me the look into the future when I will get more rankings when that keyword is searched and my website develops sufficient authority to the keyword. When I set it to broad and just broad, this will show me the amount of traffic I might get if I was to get a top ranking in the broad match for this keyword. So that means exact, which equals to short-term traffic potential, a phrase, which is medium traffic potential, and broad, which is long-term potential. That's the difference between those three. So, as you can see, learning keyword research is not as hard. It's just learning the different terms and knowing what numbers to look for. There is much more keyword research to learn, but that comes with experience as Google keeps changing their algorithms. Now, let me talk about this. This is really important. I've taken this synopsis as of today, April 2014, and a website known as Moz, M-O-Z.com, publishes that each year Google changes its search algorithm around 500 to 600 times. Wow! While most of these changes are minor, Google occasionally rolls out a major algorithmic update such as Google Panda or Google Penguin that affects search results in significant ways. So you could be ranking at the top of Google for 1 year, and next year they change everything, and then all of a sudden, whoop, you just get pushed down for some reason, and that's because Google wants to act like that. I mean, they just change things all the time. So this is why you should always be current. You should always be in your industry and know what's going on. And I highly recommend Moz.com to use that as a resource to go to for knowing how many Google algorithmic changes have occurred and which ones are occurring on what month. So you're always up to date of what's happening and not being taken by surprise when you notice that your blog post or video or whatever have you is, moved down in the search engines for some reason. I am Coach Anastacia Hauldridge, and I will see you on the other side. Thank you very much. Have a great night.